Welcome to the VTTDM channel. I am JW, the VTTDM, and today we're going to be talking about what if I DM a bad session. We all fear it. You get your group together to play your favorite RPG and then it happens. Things are just not clicking. Now before we go on, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. I've revised my goal to hitting 100 subscribers by the end of the year, and I appreciate any support you can give me. Now, it doesn't matter how much you prepped, or maybe it was impossible to prep due to all the moving pieces involved, or you just couldn't improv that day, or all of the above. You don't even need an excuse for why. Maybe someone just ran over your dog, but much more likely you just weren't feeling it. So you're constantly pausing to look things up in your notes for the 40th location of 60 that you just couldn't get familiar enough with. You stumble on all your descriptions, your NPCs just can't speak, the PCs avoided the only definite combat encounter that would have eaten up a lot of time, and now you're flailing to fill that time up. You're just doing your best to hold on until the end of the session. Well, bad sessions happen. We can do everything in our power to prevent them, but you've got to prepare yourself mentally for the fact that you will definitely run some bad sessions. Hopefully not a bunch in a row. That would truly suck. Now, some sessions you and the players are in the groove. Some sessions nothing is working. Most sessions are somewhere in between, but mostly pretty good to great. But what should you do if you know you're about to have, or are having, or just had a bad session? First, notice that was really 3 questions. The thing to do that's appropriate to all 3 states is to accept the fact. Acceptance allows you to calm down, at least a little, and just deal with the situation. In the case of knowing ahead of time that a session will definitely be bad, and I'm not talking about a self-fulfilling prophecy here. I mean when you're totally feeling off that day. Acceptance means you can still provide your players with a game session. Sometimes that's all they want. Sometimes they just want to have an excuse to hang out that week. Acceptance also allows you to calm down about prepping. Remember, sometimes being a good DM isn't about having every session be good. It's more important to show up for the game. A bad session is better than no session. Now, in the case of using acceptance during a session, you'll find it helps you remain in the flow as best you can at that time. It probably won't get you into a flow state, but it'll get you closer to one. And acceptance helps you improv, even if decent improv isn't on the table that day. Stressing is a form of fighting against what's happening right now, and will only make things worse. You're probably already losing focus on your notes and forgetting rules and having trouble adjusting to what the PCs just did, etc. If you're focusing on those facts, you're losing even more focus on your notes and rules and stuff. Just take a few deep breaths and just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
And remember, it's all right to be having a bad session. Your players know and expect that not all sessions are going to be winners. Just keep swimming, or as I like to think of it, just keep gaming. Also applies to what acceptance does for you after a bad session. If you're focused on how bad things went and how you're a horrible dungeon master and predicting that the next session will probably be just as bad, now that is a potentially self-fulfilling prophecy. You're going to have trouble planning and prepping the next session if you think like that. How can you improve upon the session you just had if you can't get over yourself and move forward and do the work? Just accept that you just had a bad session and that's all right. Just keep gaming. And just so you know, often a DM believes the session went poorly, but the players thought it went great. That's another thing to remember. Some of what felt like bad sessions to me were followed by players expressing how much they enjoyed the session. So you never know. Just keep gaming, just keep gaming, just keep gaming, gaming, gaming. What things have you had to overcome for bad sessions? What strategies do you use when they happen? Put them in the comments. And don't forget to hit the like button. If you found some of this helpful or at least interesting, hit the subscribe button too. In fact, after that, hit that bell button so you're alerted whenever I put up a video, which is roughly once a week. Till next time, may your games be full of glory, even the bad ones.